Busy doesn't mean that you are unavailable for your dreams. It just means that you need to schedule your time. It just means that you need to prioritize your time and add something on your calendar that will help you in starting your business. Welcome to Create Your Own Economy with Bunmi Ajibade, the podcast that empowers corporate professionals ready to break free and transition into entrepreneurship with confidence and clarity, as well as business owners looking to grow and scale their businesses. If you're exhausted from building other people's dreams, leaving you little time or energy to focus on what truly matters to you, you are in the right place. Each week, we provide actionable strategies, expert interviews, and real-life success stories to help you turn your ideas into thriving business. Ready to take bold, clear steps toward life and business you deserve? Let's get started. Do you think you need more time, more money to grow your side hustle, to grow your side business, to start building the business of your dreams? Do you think you need to have your ducks in a row for you to get started? Look, these are roadblocks that entrepreneurs or maybe somebody aspiring to be one, these are roadblocks that they face, and that those roadblocks eventually get them stuck. You might not be stuck because you are not motivated, because you don't know what you want to do. It might actually be a story that you tell yourself about yourself and about the business that you want to develop. So today, let's write a new story. Because before you buy another course, before you download another planner, because you follow another mentor on social media, let's just talk about what is holding you back from starting your business. Because it might not be that you don't have all that you need to start, but it might just be some myths that you keep in your mind about starting your business. So in today's episode, which is for every side hustler, which is for a wannabe entrepreneur or somebody trying to move into entrepreneurship, transition into entrepreneurship. So we're going to really talk about what you need to do to move from those three myths. So we'll be talking about three myths that are keeping you stuck and how you can finally break free and launch your business. Now, we're going to, as I said, three things. Let's take the first one. And I hear this every time because I also, bought into this. To all the three. Let me just be honest with you. I bought into all the three myths that I'm going to share with you today. And I'll just, we'll just talk about what are some things you can do to move you into action so that you can begin small where you are. So number one myth, I need more time. Now, you need to tell yourself, do you need more time when you are talking about your exit time, the time you want to exit, the job, 9 to 5? Is that the time you are talking about? Or you are talking about time that you don't have enough time because you have a full-time business and your time is the 24 hours, I said that. 24 hours are not enough for me in a day. Can somebody just borrow me 6 more? Even if I get 6 more, it will still be the same thing. I will still complain and give excuse that I don't have time. So that time is not the gatekeeper for you. That time is not, what would determine when you start, how you start. It is how you prioritize your time that really matters. Do you need 5 hours for your side business? I don't know. In a day, I don't know. Maybe you need 5 hours in a week. Then how do you prioritize your time to give yourself that, the time you need to start taking action about your business? And look, it happened to me too, because when I was in corporate America, my last position, I traveled 90% of the time. So what I told myself is the 10% that is left for me is for me to take care of myself, for me to take care of my family, to do laundry and get ready for the next week. So I didn't have time to devote to my business. But that is a myth, because while I was away 90% of the time, I could have carved out 2 hours because I was in the hotel, tired. But if I have something that I needed to do and it's on my calendar, and I train myself for it to become a habit, then I could have done that. But I bought into that myth. I need more time. So I will encourage you to reframe your mindset, to reframe the words, because busy doesn't mean that you are unavailable for your dreams. It just means that you need to schedule your time. It just means that you need to prioritize your time and add something on your calendar that will help you in starting your business. So, I don't know if that myth is yours. You can share with us how you overcame that myth. So, number 2 myth. I have to be 100% ready before I start. I have to be 100% ready before I start. We hear people say that, because I need to have my website, my logo, I need to have all the money, and you can list everything that you feel that you need before you start. And look, this is perfectionism in disguise. This is where you are thinking of making it beautiful, just making sure that business is perfect, is all you can put your stamp on, is your identity, and you are just waiting. But what I know now, because when I started, I told you, I have all the 3 myths. I started with my logo, my website. Nobody visited my website. Nobody. So it's not about the website, about the logo. Is how you put yourself out there. What do you do every day to become visible with your story, with the business? So that is what matters. So it's not about waiting. It's about doing a little bit at a time, And, and you need that time. You need opportunity for people to give you feedback. You need to be able to launch a little bit, take few steps, get feedback, get better, and you keep on going. Because even if you start and you think it is perfect, I tell you, within a month, you will find something that you need to tweak. That is what it is. And also your clients, they also will determine how to tweak the business and what you need to do. And I will give you an example. I have been working on facial oil for a long time. I know I get compliments from my friends, family, even for people on social media talking about my skin, the clarity of my skin, how my skin glows. And I have been working or sitting down on making that facial oil for my skin. I have shared the recipe with different people. I make it in my kitchen, and I have been waiting for the perfect time to really make it perfect before it can become a business. You know what? I'm like, I need to to take my own advice, the advice I give everybody, and now I'm working on launching it in less than 3 months, and I still have a lot of work to do, but that is what it is. As I work on it, I don't have all the time to work on it, but I put 1 hour a day or every other day towards that business. Now, I would challenge you. Why are you waiting? What is making you wait? What are some things that you can do, some actions you can take today within the next 7 days that will take you away from being stand still, from being in one place and marking time to really taking action and moving a little bit? Even if it is writing, just writing something about your knowledge and putting it on social media, become visible. Just do something this week. That is my challenge to you. Then myth number 3, I didn't really wait until I quit my job to start my business, but I waited until I left my job to really go on strong in my business. Now, and that myth number 3 is I should wait until I quit my job. And what people say about that myth is for real entrepreneurs, they don't work full-time jobs. They don't. They are full-time on their business. But look, when you have your job, your job, your 9 to 5, it is the best time that you can start planning how to transition. So you don't have to wait to quit your job, but you can start planning what it will look like, how you will transition from that job into the business of your dreams. So this is the time that you want to break down what your financial plans will look like. What are the transitional seasons? Are you giving yourself 3 years to transition, and then you walk backwards? And what are the things you need to do while you are waiting? You start thinking about who will your what are you giving the world? What are you sharing with the world? Why are you different from people that are already doing it? And you start networking. You start becoming visible, showing yourself to your ideal clients, giving them value. One of the episodes, you can go check one of the past episodes, is about visibility, how you make yourself visible in your business. And then you need to start thinking about what are some things you need to do. Because your 9 to 5 is real. You have your family, you have, so many things that we do. So then how do I fit everything in? I have, a worksheet that you can actually download that can give you 10 steps for you to start transitioning. And also I encourage you to check out episode 133 by Dr. Adekunle Tometi, how he gave himself 10 years as a pharmacist so that he could go through all the different departments and master what they do before he then launched his own business. And also I encourage you to watch episode 105, where Jackie shared her journey to entrepreneurship. This is amazing. I really encourage you to watch those. You don't have to wait until you retire. You can define your own success on your own terms, not anybody else, because you have the vision, you've got the dreams, and you need to today start telling yourself, yes, I will start making adjustment. I will start planning what the business will look like so that by the time you exit the business is already making income for you. So I want you to hit reply and tell me which myth hits hardest for you. And if some of the myths that you are dealing with, if they are not part of these three, what are some of those myths? And how do you overcome them? Let's have this conversation. Let's keep this conversation going, because you don't just dream. You just need to stop waiting and start building your business. And if you need clarity, that's where you get a coach or you get a mentor. Because getting unstuck is not about doing more. If you want to get unstuck, you don't just do more. You have to realize what is holding you back, what is clouding your vision and preventing you from moving forward. And I would suggest to you 3 books. I don't know if you have read this book before. It is Atomic Habits, Tiny Changes, Remarkable Results. What are some changes that you that you can start to improve yourself, to improve your timing, to improve your planning? And I will also suggest the 12-week year. Get more done in 12 weeks than others do in 12 months. So as you are planning your exit, as you are planning to launch your business, I want you to have little, just plan like every month. Put something on your calendar for every month. Master it before you go on to the next one. Because when you plan to do things every 12 weeks, is better than saying at the end of the year. And I hope you can look for those books and share with us. If you have not joined our Facebook community, I invite you to join and share with us. Let's help each other. Successful entrepreneurs replacing corporate income. So remember, your dream deserves action, not just imagination. I will see you in the next episode. Thank you for tuning in to Create Your Own Economy with Bunmi Ajibade. I hope this episode gave you the clarity and inspiration to take the next step in your entrepreneurial journey. If you're a corporate professional feeling stuck or unfulfilled, and you are thinking about starting your own business, but find yourself asking, how, what, where, who, or when, I invite you to download my special curated guide, Transition from Corporate Professional to Entrepreneur, the 10-step guide for success. This guide is designed to make your transition smoother and less stressful. Afterward, schedule a clarity call to map out your personalized success path. We invite you to write a review, like, and share this episode with anyone who needs this information. See you in the next episode.